For years at this point, UI and UX were always lumped together, and usually the same person or team owned both. Getting them right was one job, but then AI arrived and split them right down the middle. Let's talk quick definitions so we know we're on the same page. UI is what your software looks like. UX is how it acts, how it feels to actually use. And here's the shift. AI has all but automated the UI design work. It can make your software beautiful almost on its own, but UX, that's still very real, still hard, and still exactly what separates software people love from software people abandon. Well-designed software still wins. So let me show you where to lean on AI and where you need to take over from there to make sure that your software is great. Let's make the difference painfully obvious because it matters more now than ever. UI, the user interface, is the visual layer, the colors, the layout, the buttons, the polish. It's what it looks like. UX, the user experience, is the behavioral layer, how the workflows operate, how obvious the next step is, how little the user has to think. It's how your software acts. For years, these were tangled together and owned by the same person or team. That made sense when both were related, hard, and done manually. That's not the world we're in anymore, and not recognizing it will cost you. Here's the change that reshapes how you work. AI has all but replaced UI design. You can lean on to generate a genuinely beautiful interface, fast and cheap, in a way that used to take a designer weeks. That's a gift, so you need to take it. However, thus far, UX has not been automated away, at least not all that effectively. Designing software that feels intuitive, that a real human can pick up and just use right away is still a genuine challenge. And it matters because well-designed software still wins. Pretty gets you noticed, but intuitive makes you sticky. Here's the new division of labor that I want you to internalize. I want you to lean hard on AI for the UI design. Let it make things beautiful. Don't spend your limited hours handcrafting pixels the AI can nail for you. That's a solved problem now. Then spend those reclaimed hours where they will actually move the needle, the UX design. Be particular about it. Obsess over how intuitive your workflows are, because that's the part that AI just can't one-shot. Great looks are automated, but a great experience is still earned mostly through iteration and testing. One of my favorite quotes captures this perfectly. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. It's most often attributed to Leonardo da Vinci, and it became the design principle that Apple used to build an entire culture around. Here's what that quote means to me. Making something simple and easy to use, yet still powerful, can be incredibly difficult. It borders on art, depending on how you look at it. Anyone can make a powerful tool that's complicated, but making a powerful tool that feels simple is the real skill. This hits hardest for those of you, like me, building B2B SaaS. B2B software is often incredibly powerful, and powerful usually means complex under the hood. Your job is to hide that complexity behind an experience that feels effortless. That's the whole game. Here's a guiding principle that I want you to keep in your head forever. Your software can never be too easy to use. Let me give you a goal that sounds a little crazy. You should be aiming for the day that a user tells you that your software is too easy to use, too simple, too intuitive. Now, they will never actually say that. No user in history has ever complained that something was too easy, but that impossible bar should still be your target because it points you in the exact right direction every single time. So design every workflow to be as simple and as intuitive as you can make it. Then test it and do it again. Remember, it can never be too easy to use. Now here's the part that people always underestimate. This is not set it and forget it. The loop is simple. Design a workflow to be intuitive, test it with real people, then repeat. But here's the catch that makes it continuous. If you do strike that great balance, you're not done, because you'll keep adding functionality to your software over time. So every new feature is new UX that you should strive for getting just right. So this becomes an ongoing investment, basically forever. The teams that win don't do a UX pass once and move on. They keep these principles in mind and re-earn that simplicity with every single thing that they add. Here's the last one, and it's one that can be a little jarring for people. When it comes to your UX, your opinion doesn't matter. Mine doesn't either. Now, think about that. Of course your software feels intuitive to you. You designed it. You know where everything is because you decided where everything goes. Your sense of how easy it is completely worthless as a measure because you're the most biased person on earth about it. I would be too. The only thing that matters is whether your users and your customers feel that way. Those opinions are genuinely tricky to get. People often won't volunteer them, and most of the time they will either not care to or be too polite to tell you the truth. So you must invest here too. Watch real sessions, ask the right questions, and pay attention to how they actually behave, not just what they say. Actions often speak louder than words here. Here's the playbook to follow to ensure that your SaaS always provides your user with the most pleasant and intuitive experience. 1. Lean on AI for a beautiful UI. It's basically automated now. 2. Own the UX yourself. Intuitive design is the real challenge. 3. Chase too easy to use. Simple yet powerful is the goal. 4. Design, test, repeat, and keep investing as you add features. 5. Judge it by your user's experience, but never your own. So that's the shift. Let AI make it beautiful, then pour your energy into making it feel effortless, because well-designed software still wins. And now you have the time to focus on that part that really matters. If you want the full framework for building, shipping, and growing a SaaS in the AI era, my free 5-day email course walks you through all of it. And if you want me looking at your product and your workflows with you directly, I coach a small number of founders one-on-one over at bootstrappersparadise.com. Make it beautiful, make it effortless, and I'll see you in the next video.